Where to begin? Let's start from day one. Anyway, Smash asked me, why are you here, Tandega out there? I said, to challenge myself in a meaningful way. That's what I love to do. And I think you can attest. You've seen my videos. You've seen what's out there. And I've been myself. Some people say the strategy. I know very well you can never strategize. Strategize when you go to the unknown. I've moved to a country I don't know anybody. The language, everything is strange. Food labels, roads, everything. And you can't navigate. You've got to adapt. And that's what I did here. So I peeped all of you from the first day. Didn't take me very long. Because I then monitored the conflicts. And then I saw cliques forming. And you had a very peculiar argument with Ramona.
Honestly, before I begin this video, like, can we have an intellectual as a winner? Like, can there be a winner who is so embedded in wisdom? Like, yo, I told you guys when Melly said Thandeka is an intellectual. Honestly, intellect at its peak. You can never have a conversation with Tandega without picking one thing. Honestly, even as someone in the medical field, today I learned that the prefrontal cortex develops at age 25, because she was telling Didi, you may not understand because your prefrontal cortex hasn't fully developed. It will develop at 25. Guys, oh god. F these people with their copyright. Honestly, I would have loved to slot in the 23-minute speech. I would call this a lecture, a speech, whatever you may call it, but it was really educating and at the same time informative and at the same time entertaining. Anywho, don't forget to like this video. Be subscribed to my YouTube channel. Like Tandega said, where do I begin from? Where do I start from? The fact that she didn't even finish her speech and they rang the bell, and with this microphone stuff didn't really allow us to hear her properly, because Biggie told her twice, check that you're wearing your microphone correctly, check that you're wearing your microphone correct. But then we have to start. Do you know one thing that baffled me? This girl literally paid attention to every detail. The way she was dishing out the receipt. You said this to Ramona. You did this one time. I was smelly. You like, And now in her speech, she touched every aspect. You don't talk about the journey. She touched every aspect and said the greatest book you have to read is Human Being, because it will take you a lot of time to understand people, that people are different and coming from diverse background, diverse socioeconomic status, and also you don't expect every other person to behave same as you. So she pointed out to Didi that she came into the house as a girl, so she felt like, okay, ladies talk, spa, get some skincare, get this, get that, and she made a comment to Didi about her skin, but Didi took it the other way. Simply because she said she doesn't blame her because her prefrontal cortex hasn't developed. Didi is 21. She said because it's going to develop at 25. Maybe by that age you understand. And she always references that she has a 16-year-old sister who sometimes, maybe when she tells her thing, she goes like, oh, that thing you told me is perfect. So she wasn't really expecting Didi to understand, and it wasn't really malicious. She wasn't shading her skin, but she was just talking to, ladies talk, oh, your skin, get some skincare, do this, do that, do that, do that. But Didi took it the other way around. Now, she came to Uliyema, how the whole thing started. Oh, you are rude, da 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 da. According to her, she was talking to Melly. I think she said around the bedroom or whatever. They were having a conversation, and Uliema didn't. I don't know. She was pointing towards that area, Uliema or DL Tracy. I guess Liema. You didn't call her out. You didn't try to excuse her. Oh, can I talk to you thereafter? Can I talk to you after you're done? Or excuse me, please. Can I? I think the way she spoke to Tandega, maybe in the middle of that conversation, like I want to call you. So Tandega had to reply her rudely. And she said, yeah, the reason for that, maybe you tell me, oh, she's rude, oh, she's nasty, because she was talking to someone and you should have either waited or say, okay, can I see you after you guys must have ended your conversation or discussion, whatever. Now she came. I love that she was pointing to everyone, and also she mentioned the whole queue that she went to queue after Q had the issue with Bravo Neliswa stuff. She said, "Now the way you felt when Neliswa actually laid her hands on you, that's the same way you dehumanized Bravo, because sometimes you think she was telling them that gaslighting is dehumanizing someone. Okay, that when you gaslight someone, you're dehumanizing the person, all of those bully and all of that, and that she wanted to burn wigs because when they took her wig, because she was saying that the Didi saw her crying and she felt like, oh, she's crying, she's a cry. She said no, she was crying because she was angry. That was just why she was crying. So Lema said, okay, it has nothing to do with the wig. She said no, but that of the wig was they dehumanized her. And she said when she came into the house, she took her time to study each and every housemate, and it didn't take her time to clock them. It didn't take her time to understand, oh, this person's like this person is two-faced, this person is this is that. So it didn't really take her time to understand, and she always like sits to observe. Sometimes people I don't know whom she said was talking about silence and like, oh, this place is so quiet. That sometimes she likes to stay on her own and study and just look around and see what's happening. Okay, not until Melly walked up to her, asked her out, both of them became a thing. That people didn't really understand her with Melly. People said Melly was her handbag, but people didn't really understand the relationship that existed between herself and Melly. They sit down, have their chat in their own private way, and yo guys, I literally enjoyed that. In fact, the way Smash, oh yo, I saw on the T or somebody said Smash needs to come and apply for his masters in Tandega. Yo, that girl is an intellect. Oh, now I can see why Melly is saying I there by Tandega, because oh yo shame, that guy is yo. I said it yesterday that you cannot have a conversation with Tandega without you picking one. You must learn one thing, and she will school you. She's not just talking to you; she schools you when it comes to issues of life. One might think she's a psychologist, but I think she's a nurse. I think they say she's a nurse or something, because the way she talks, is someone who has really in-depth knowledge of things that has to do with either medical, human psychology, and all of that, human behavior. Okay, so she came back to let me go back to the conversation. So she pointed at Q and said, I told you the same way you made Ubravo feel, that's the same way you felt when Neliswa did what she did to you. And that she felt bad that Ubravo didn't really call up give her that accolades when they were having the speech, because she remember when Bravo had something on his finger, she was there. She remember when she told Bravo, I don't want you to go home the same way you came to the house. That most times her kindness is being taken for granted. She's kind to people, but the only thing they remember her for, oh, she's nasty, oh, she's rude, but she knows she's a very genuine person, in as much as she knows that she's a hard nut to crack. This is where I see someone knowing that I am difficult. I accept that I am difficult. I accept it with my full chest. I am difficult, but regardless, I'm a caring person. I'm kind. I'm sweet. I'm all of that. Yo, guys, it was interesting. So that was how she kept on going from one aspect to another, schooling them, trying to educate them on the ways of life, how it is. It's not always how you think it should be. Okay, like everyone is in the house. There was a point where she said she wanted to say a little brief about herself, but I thought she was going to tell us, oh, she's this, she's that, she's that. And she mentioned that if you come to her to come tell her, oh, your mom this, she will tell you, please channel it to my mom, because I'm not my mom. So she's not the type to sit and come together, this you did that, no. And that was exactly what they were doing in the house, because cliques were forming. Okay, cliques were being formed, and Tandega, and yeah, the mean girls came together because they didn't like Tandega. A situation triangulation where people come together simply because they don't like you, not that they are friends basically, but because they don't like you. That's why they are cool. Yeah, guys. Oh, it's like I'm going to post this in my other channel. I'm going to drop the full. At least that one is still a baby channel, so even if they give me copyright, I wouldn't mind. Oh my goodness, guys, it was really entertaining, and at the same time, It was educating. In fact, I'm going to take my time to listen to that speech again because there are so many things I actually grabbed from there as an individual. Honestly, there are so many things. And I know that the way they gave her audience, guys, the way everywhere was quiet, and of course, some people are not going to really understand her English because so it's really been a journey for her. And honestly, after listening to it, the thing that came to my mind, I said, can we at least have a winner who is very educated? Can we at least have a winner like Kosi again? Can we at least have a winner who can make a change? Like, you shame, guys. But it is what it is. But one thing I noticed, the way camera is consistently on Tandega and Liema. Liema, Tandega, they are getting the ample amount of screen time. And I keep wondering, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. It could be that these two are the top two we're going to be having tomorrow, regardless. I really enjoyed hers. Q was talking a lot. Q said a lot of things he said a lot, but he ended up saying nothing because people even got tired and like, Q, please, we are tired. But the only aspect I loved was where he really talked about Tandega, talked about the inclusivity, how people shouldn't rule others off. You have to wait to experience people before you push a narrative about them. Can you be patient to experience people? Don't look at people from afar and you conclude that this is how they are. Just try to understand. Q mentioned that we are all different, so you don't expect everybody to be same. So that inclusivity has to be there. Give people some grace. Try to understand them. He was actually defending Tandega in his speech. Guys, honestly, I'm going to come on live so we'll talk about tonight's speech because Smash said he was going to leave them even when they rang the bell. I think Smash was like, you should just wrap it up, just conclude. If I think you're really going overboard, I can stop you because I need to make a toast, but I'm not going to be here for you guys' party. Maybe before I finish this content, probably they should have gone back to the house to get set for the party, but regardless, it was really entertaining and at the same time it was educating. I'm really so proud of this girl. At least we got to see someone on the show. People still rule her out. Oh, she's this, she's that. She defined the battles. In fact, when she mentioned that she fell on stage, they were surprised. Everyone was like, you fell on stage. And Smash said the beautiful thing was like you stood up. I also have a channel where I talk about pageantry. I love beauty queens a lot. So when you have like this Miss Universe, Miss this, Miss that, you see some of them work. I remember the Miss Philippine last year. She fell on stage, and the person who won Miss Universe this year actually fell on stage too. I think she fell on stage or she did something, defended the other girl. So it's not about how many times you fall, but are you able to rise up? Like I was telling someone today, nobody competes with, oh, my mates are all dead, oh, my mates are all mad, oh, my mates are everybody, oh, my mates have gotten this. There is no competition in life. Anytime you sleep and wake up is definitely your morning. Because she was trying to tell Udidi said, I'm 21, you're 30, we're in the same whatever, the same show. So she wanted to, like, I don't know what really distracted her, and she said another thing. I wanted her to elaborate more on that because that the Didi said, I'm 21, you were 30, and we're on the same show. Blah, blah, la, la, la. No, baby girl, she's 30, but she's acquired a lot. You're 21, you're not through with school. So that people come on the show for diverse reasons because they want to have an experience. And even if she has nothing going on for her, you're 21, you don't even know how your 30 is going to be. Because I don't know why people think you can't be 20 forever, you can't be 30 forever, you still get to, when you say this person, oh, you're 40, you're 50, you get to 50 someday, and you don't even know if you're going to be alive to get at that stage, and you don't even know how that age is going to be for you. So trying to like, oh, I'm 30, I'm 20, I'm 25, I'm 15. You're not going to be at that age forever. Baby girl, baby boy. No, you ain't going to be 20 forever. So, but then it is what it is. I love that they're able to have this dinner. At least everybody got to understand one another. I just hope they'll become friends outside. Okay, share your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to give me a massive, massive, massive thumbs up. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.